Stuart Saunders holding off two of the best, Tommy Fern and Kevin Gamacorta, to win our street stock race. Who will follow them into victory lane? So far, Brian Arducci won on opening weekend. Alexander Pearl won last Saturday afternoon. Who is going to be next? One thing I can say, Ben, this is going to be a barn burner. A lot of great drivers ready to flex their muscles.
You are exactly right. They're ready to fire them up as they head into turn number 3. These are the junior stars of NASCAR. They rumble off turn number 4. It's SK Light Modified Racing at its best. With the flick of a wrist, the double greens are out, and we have a drag race down into turn number 1.
Nathan Pitko sitting in the lap, a two-yard straight wide to get it started. An unbelievable move by Wesley Prucker, and Prucker moves in front.
While that's been happening further back in the field, they are all scrambling like a gaggle of geese, is literally as they work their magic 3 and almost 4 wide as they come back to the stripe. 1 lap is in the record books, and what a lap it has been. Out in front is Wesley Prucker, pulling away from the competition, but already things are starting to get heated up. Look out, because we've got a car moving and making some noise on the outside. That's the number 54 machine.
So that's Mikey Flynn aboard that car as he gets by Nathan Pitko, who invade the top 3. We have a battle for second. Todd Doulard is no match for Mikey Flynn, and now Flynn will be going after Wesley Prucker, who I think on that first lap, Ben, made the most aggressive move in his racing career.
He certainly did, but it is going to be short-lived, because Mikey Flynn's got a car that is sticking like glue to the racetrack. He just went high, then low, and then back wide. Mikey Flynn just clipped off a 20.252. Let's look a little further back in the field. We've got side-by-side racing with Doulard on the top side, and that's the battle for the 3rd spot.
And Doulard losing ground and gaining it is Joey Farino, the mare. He is macheteing his way underneath the 16 of Doulard. Joey Farino is in the top 4.
There's no question about it. Farino looks like days of old. Amanda West stops at turn number 2. We're not sure what happened there. She might have gotten hit from the rear. So she is underneath the National Guard billboard.
Myself and I.
That's right.
And so that is the situation. Amanda West will be behind the wall. And in the lead, Mikey Flynn. I don't know if he ever had a restart before when he was the leader. Let's see how he responds to this unique situation for the Hampton Mass driver.
He was awesome. Coming to the front of the field. That was a nice start there as well. And at the bottom of turn number 1, Mikey Flynn is the leader. And here comes the big dogs in this one, making their presence known. And they're starting to thread the needle through traffic as well, Matt. Look at the battle for 3rd. Oh, I'm back, and we've got a spin.
And things are bogged down in that 2-seat modified. Father's Day is coming up. Graduations are coming up. It is just a great time to call the track office and book your ride in that 2-seat modified.
Okay, here we go. Ready to get back up to speed as they head off turn number 4. Another great start. And they are as even can be, but Mikey Flynn has a little more giddy up. But all of a sudden, keep your eyes on the inside lane as they're coming forward. And we've got side-by-side racing all the way back to the bottom of the top 20.
Boy, Nathan Pitko is hung up at the front of the field for this entire race. Trying to get around him is Doulard, and Doulard is able to do that. There is a traffic jam behind him, and now making a move that is Pitko, and it sticks for him.
It certainly does. What a nice move he was able to pull off. Joey Farino is trying to follow him through in the inside lane. Joey's having a good run. Oh, all of a sudden, it is our 2nd place car, Wesley Prucker's car, that developed a little bit of a stutter step, and that is going to send a ripple effect of
trouble for Doulard.
Yeah, way to the top side of the racetrack. He loses 10 positions on the racetrack. As meanwhile, Alexander Pearl, along with Julio, are stuck in the mid-pack of cars, and here comes Pitko to move in to try to take over the runner-up spot, and he does it with style. They come off the turn map, look at the gaggle of cars that follow, and now Joey Farino is moving to the inside, and with him is Steven Chapman.
He has some shock and awe on the inside. Here comes Farino, shutting the door. Petco down the outside groove goes, and there is Prucker, trouble, and a car goes up against the wall. 3 cars involved.
There are 3 cars
Doulard
involved.
is one of them.
The 1 car of Bob Charland, the 16 car of Doulard. The Sandra Cole's car, we believe, is down on the infield there. Big money put up by TVs. And of course, it's the biggest payday for the SK Lights. That comes up next Friday night with the big open show for the Tour type modifieds. As you'll see, some of your favorite top drivers on the NASCAR Wheeler Modified Tour set to do battle in an 80-lap sprint. And those are the type of races that Matt and I like the most for a Tour type modified. You'll really get a lot of great racing action out of them.
Here we go. We're ready to launch.
And
could it be Mikey Flynn? Yes, it is.
great job. Farino took advantage of things on the inside, and here comes the young and talented driver of car number 14, Steven Chapman. Chapman is on the roll on the bottom.
Sideways.
But he collects the car back, and what a great save, Matt. And now, all of a sudden, the old war horse has come to life.
Now pestering the back bumper at Chapman. That was Noah corner. Now corner retreats.
Narducci.
Wow, he is hooked up.
He is like he was shot out of a gun. Look at him come.
Boy, he looked like
working
flames
magic.
coming out of a dragon's nostrils, getting him on his wall.
19.866. He has got a rocket. Brian Narducci, look at that car. It works like magic. And Doulard goes spinning. Fastest
Brian
car in the
Narducci
race
doing something that's very rarely seen here at Stafford. Somebody who gets on the outside groove and just turns into a blur.
The opponent's focus is now as he falls out of this event just shy of halfway, or right front, peeled back on his number 7 car.
Well, we are ready to resume, and this should be a very important restart between Mikey Flynn and the guy who has come from the shadows into the spotlight, Brian Narducci.
Here we go as they come off turn number 4. Place your bets now. If you think it's over, you are wrong. Here they come. And again, the inside lane gets a little more of an extra oomph. All of a sudden, it's caught out of that Yes, it is.
Well, it looks like
Brand new
Haley's
leader.
comments.
He just made a half-mile track a 5/8 mile track, and that doesn't stop it.
Narducci takes over the lead on lap number 13. Reno, and he is being challenged by Glenn Griswold, who has inside position on Nathan Pitko. Look at Narducci. It is hard to make out the number because that car is a rocket.
It's a blur. There's no question about it. It's so strong. Look at the on back. They are 2 by 2. Again, with Buckeye right there in the middle of that mix.
It looked like Chapman came up to try to force the issue, and then when he thought it was too crowded, he was able to back out.
And look at JP. He's in the middle of that mix.
Well, he was under the radar screen for the first 15 laps.
But that's not the story now. Oh, trouble now. We've got the 10 spinning.
Norm Sears is in the 8 car. He comes back out onto the track. And Nick Anglace in the 10, the rookie driver from Oxford. The yellow comes out with 4 to go.
Turned off on the monitor, number 4.
Whenever to me the music stopped, I missed it.
Here we go. We're about ready. Lights are off on the safety vehicle.
Now, Brian Narducci has had issues on restarts in the past, missing shifts. That's something he cannot afford to do here, because if he does, Mikey Flynn will be able to pounce on it.
Here they come. Off turn number 4. Mikey Flynn and Narducci. Green flag is out.
Pretty even.
Yep, and Narducci has it by a whisker.
Look at Mikey Flynn. He might be trying to cross him over. Here he comes, a forearm shiver to the back bumper of the Narducci car.
He lets him know he's there as they come back to the line. 17 circuits are now complete. Look at that pack of cars for the 4th spot all the way back, Matt.
Early led by...
Look at Buckeye. Buckeye's come to life.
Yeah, he's in 5th right behind Trucker. Down to the final 2.
1 mile left in this one.
Trucker holding off Buckeye, but holding off Flynn is Brian Narducci, less than 2 laps away from a victory.
There's no question about it. He has the field covered. Now breaking away and starting to getting into the rhythm of things. Here comes Buckeye again as he's trying to get into the bottom of the top 5.
That's a pretty crafty move as he tried to slice his way underneath Trucker. Will it be coronation time for Brian Narducci as he is going to fireball his way into turn 3?
There's no question about it as they head off turn number 4. Checker flag is out. Brian Narducci, when high, wide, and handsome, he will dominate tonight's SK Light event. Mikey Flynn to finish in 2nd. Great run for Joey Farino in 3rd. And Mark Buckeye squeezed out Wesley Bucker to finish in the 4th and the 5th spot.
Tonight, that car was hooked up. Congratulations on a big win in SK Lights.
Yeah, thank you. It was a real good week this week. I had a tough week last week, and got the car back together early this week and put some time into it, getting it better, and it really showed tonight. Thing rolled top like an animal. Can't thank Tato and Butchie, all the guys on the crew enough for everything they do.
Brian, you just passed Jerry Pearl, Grandpa Jerry Pearl, for victories. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We were breaking each other's chops the other day about who was going to get it, when it was going to happen, but I got to catch up to him and get 12 SK wins. So got to thank all my sponsors, the Florida Connection, Curly's Consumer, Baldwin Automotive, FK Rod Ends, Canterbury Mini Storage, Priest's Auto, Waddell Communications, Baldwin Automotive, Dunleavy's, Mayberry, everybody that helps out Stafford for what they do, Chris Sauer, Chassis Pro, and everybody that helps out. Thank you.
Rest of the podium here with Kyle Rickey.
Mikey Flynn finishes 2nd, his best run of the year. Congratulations, a good runner-up finish from your seat. How was it?
Pretty good. I mean, we had the first half of the race pretty much locked up, and then that red flag came out. We had to pull it down pit road, and then after that it got a little tight. I don't know what happened, but Brian was able to get around me. Good run by him. We were able to battle it out on the last restart. It was fun. Can't thank all my sponsors enough. Hamden Engineering, Ballyac Farm, Kushner Realty, VP Racing Fuels, Hub International Insurance, Place Motors, and everyone else that helps out. Thank you very much.
Mikey Flynn, his 2nd place. Joey Farino comes home in 3rd. Also his best finish of the year, which was a 7th last week, improving each and every week. Good run for you guys.
Thank you very much. You know, I just built a new car over the winter, had to update some technology and just dialing it in. I mean, we'll be there. I mean, with Paul French setting this thing up and the awesome deal that DJ Burnham gave me on the car and the power from Donnie at Rad, I mean, that transmission from Jeff Pearl, oh my God, this thing's untouchable on restarts. But, you know, I mean, we got a good package. We just got to dial it in. You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Gino, RH2 radios, Metro Garage Door, Stevens Duct. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little rusty at this. I'm getting old. M&S Products, Gallagher Buick GMC, Ferndale Construction, just everybody that helps me out. I mean, we got a great group of people here, and I'm expecting big things this year.
New car, a new look as well for Joey Farino. Comes home 3rd here tonight.
Thank you.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask everyone.
About what good times we had. Every day was a Saturday, 'cause I ain't got find me a girl or two. I hope you find me a red. 'Cause I've never been in war, but I better be